15, Brady Key. Number 33, Jacob Missile.
Angie, am I getting both teams?
Number 1, Sam Brees. Captain, number 26, Jonah Stegler. Captain, number 14, Diego Lema. Captain, number 29, Tate Stahovic. Number 42, Leo Espinoza. Number 16, Miguel Galino. Number 4, Johnny Mendola. Number 39, Josh Tapia. The Wolfpack are coached by head coaches Jack Nolan, assistant coaches Sherry Nolan, Pat Nolan, and Josh Anstead. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, face the flag for playing the national anthem.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wilkes-Barre area, our student broadcast tonight for the first round, the quarterfinals of the District 2 2/4 playoffs as Williamsport in white makes the trek to Wolfpack Stadium. Wolfpack in black. Slight wind tonight, maybe about 5-6 miles an hour. There's a slight chance of a shower. The way things look is they're going to miss us. I mean, it's like 15% of the area, but everything I've looked at thus far on the radar looks like we're going to be okay tonight. And we like to just get a nice, clean soccer game here between these two squads. Last year they played at Williamsport. The Millionaires got the best of the Wolfpack. And now here we are in 2024. And similar teams. Both teams start 5 seniors. And then you kind of go from there. A bunch of sophomores on both squads. So kind of a diverse group of players. And they'll try to lean on some of their veterans here. Joey Egidio, 600-plus saves for the Wolfpack. He'll be in goal. And Jonas Stegmiller and Brady Keys back there, experienced defenders for Wilkes-Barre area. They'll also have a back line of Tate Stahovic. And you throw in Sam Reese back there. And Wolfpack, little different look with what they're going to do. Diego Leva, talented junior for them. Then Wolfpack have a couple of sophomores that, they do a pretty good job, can get the job done, can play some different positions. There's a quick shot right off the bat and right at Egidio. Luckily, nobody was crashing, and Stegmiller sends it over to the side. So a big ripper there right off the bat here on our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. We appreciate the effort here of, we'll get a corner coming up here for Williamsport. So Williamsport right off the giddy-up will come and play hard. 33 looks like a pretty good-sized guy there for Billtown. Parker Johnson, the senior, coming up. But it'll be number 27, Connor Hofstrom, who sends a beautiful ball. It hits off one of the millionaires and then goofed around a little bit and then sent out. And Johnny Mendola will try to get there. He does. And plenty of white jerseys around, but they'll settle here with Stegmiller and Keys. Go sideways, get a little dangerous, why not? As they go over to the other side and hit Stohovic. So right now you just see plenty of white down on this side of the field as the black jerseys here chase for the Wolfpack. Sent down, it'll go out. We'll get another throw-in coming up here for Williamsport. Just a couple moments into the game here on the top of the press box at Wolfpack Stadium. Nice move here by Williamsport. One of those teams you just don't know what you're going to get. Belfont, a good team. A shot to Egidio, just couldn't get any juice on it. Was up on them 2-0. Williamsport came back to tie it up, and it looked real iffy as to who the 4 and who the 5 seed was going to be. But Wilkes-Barre area kind of eked it out. They had a couple big wins down the stretch. They were tying a lot of teams and kind of found a little bit of offense, just enough. Maybe a 1-0 game, a 2-1 game, an overtime game. I mean, signature win for them, Valley West and Lake Lehman. But able to do pretty good stuff this year against a quality opponent like a Dallas, where they tied them the first time around. They're able to finish off Crestwood, which was an accomplishment. The first time they lost with just seconds to go, I believe, in overtime. So, just something that this team just needs to kind of find themselves. They're going to be a defensive team, this Wolfpack team, but maybe they'll find a way to get it done. There's Galeno. He's a battler over there on that far side. And now Stegmiller will come up. Try to use his speed, but 11 looks like he's pretty quick. Terrell Brown, a senior, comes up. We'll try to tie him up the best they could. And a shot over to the opposite side. This will be a loose ball, dangerous right now for Billtown. So WBA and Port on your screen. You want to get 5 letters, do you put W-I-L-L-I? Looks a little funny. You can't put Billtown. So we went with Port. And far shot, just a little bit high. That was a good look there out of Williamsport, the Millionaires, with the best look so far tonight. That's number 15, Tad Ungard, a senior. Egidio will boot it out. The wind could play a factor tonight. It is blowing opposite. So right now, Williamsport has wind. It's coming a little bit across the stadium, but a little bit more advantage going Billtown's way right now than for the Wolfpack. So the second half could be better for Wilkes-Barre. But, again, you just don't know what kind of game we're going to get tonight. But expecting this is a 1-goal game either way. If I had to say there's a favorite tonight, I'd probably give Williamsport a little edge just because they beat Wilkes-Barre area last year. And, again, it's kind of that factor. You don't know a whole lot about Williamsport, again, with the schedule that they play and some of the teams that they play. But probably a slight edge there to Williamsport. Here is the Wolfpack. Mendola kind of tries to get it back to one of his players, Diego Leva. He's a captain as a junior. Stegmiller, and they go back, and Brady Keys, a senior player here, Where's number 15? Dangerous. Wolfpack going back and forth, and then they give it up. Had to get a little bit wider, somebody there. They're not going to end up playing ping pong with the ball. These Billtown guys will come get it, and there's one of the hustlers for Wilkes-Barre area, a guy who's not super large in stature, but he plays with tremendous heart, Leo Espinosa, as a 10th grader. Dangerous ball down there, and Stohovic slide tackles that out. 34-34 on the clock here in the first half. Been mostly on Williamsport side of the field. So just 2 black jerseys down here. Trying to see and carry the best he could, Miguel Galeno. But gave it up because just a lot of white jerseys there. That's tough to hold them all off. Needed a little bit of help. So Wilkes-Barre's going to have to try to get some players up. But, again, against a quality opponent here in Williamsport. The winner of this game will play Friday night at Wyoming Valley West. They got the 1 seed. So Valley West football team on the road against Crestwood. And the soccer team will be home on Friday night, playing either Williamsport or Wilkes-Barre area. They get this to Galeno, him and Mendola close to each other, try to separate each other. Mendola, a little too much sauce on that one, and it'll be the keeper who comes up with it, Maxwell Fink, the sophomore. Nice size guy, big throw there, gets it out to his defender. And that'll get kicked out. It'll be another Billtown throw. Good on the spot job there by these guys running up and down the field with the ball. So good effort by both of those young men, and kicked out here by Brady Keys. So we'll get another throw in coming up here for the Millionaires. An inexperienced officiating crew here. We've had great weather this fall. Good throw in, and Egidio will get there and go up and get it. So Egidio, pretty good sized, probably about 6'1", 6'2", and been playing keeper a long time. Williamsport comes up with this one again. So right now, Billtown just beating the Wolfpack to the ball. Here is number 10, Evan Britton, a senior. Jimmy the Ripper coming on. Egidio just a little bit wide. Good job there by Williamsport, again threatening here tonight in this opening round broadcast here with our Wilkes-Barre area students. Appreciate their efforts during football season, during soccer, during basketball. They do a nice job with the camera, our computers, and getting some of them into broadcasting. They got a guy in college who was with us for a couple of years. He'll be doing a college football game this weekend. So, trying to turn over some students, and that not a foul coming in. So a late call, the right call, and I think Diego Leva ended up taking down the Williamsport Millionaire there, and we'll get a free kick coming up. So with this win, you might get a ball that tails a little bit, a frozen rope. You just don't know. So either keeper will have to be mindful. And this one will take a bounce, and they had an open guy running free. Nobody marked that dude on that far right side. So miscommunication there on the Wolfpack as number 15, Tad Ungard, was running freely. Mad at himself, thinking, man, I could have had that one. It just got away a little bit there. Nice effort there by Leo. And again, Leo is Espinosa, the 10th grader. Mendola will try to press that, and it'll go to the Wolfpack. They'll get it back, but all the way downfield, another 30 yards. Wolfpack trying to get that offense going, but the Millionaires are right there. Dangerous play here for Williamsport. Here they come. One-on-one. Shot on Egidio. Just a little bit wide. So 2 Williamsport possibilities there, and just didn't work out for him. So right now, we'll get a substitution as one of the first guys coming in here for Wilkes-Barre area. Robbie Miller, Jr. Other side. Trying to carry here, Leva. Here's Espinosa with the ball to Wolfpack, but it just has too much on it. And they will throw it out quickly once again. Now coming up quickly, Leva went for the ball, so I don't think that was a foul as the official was right there. A little bit dangerous nonetheless, right into the belly of the Wolfpack. Back over to the other side. Wolfpack trying to make something happen. They're going to have to make it just a little bit tighter there. Sent down, headed there by Stahovic. Booted up in the air, and two Wolfpack thinking about, okay, what do we do here? And Leva gets it. Stegmiller sends it over. It'll be Mendola there, but so are the Millionaires. And then one here by the Wolfpack. Over to the far right-hand side. Trying to unleash down there. Could Robbie Miller get there? Maybe. It's up in the air, still alive, and Billtown kicks it out. So a beautiful opportunity there. The best one of the night here for Wilkes-Barre, unable to get it done. And some of these big, strong kids here for Williamsport winning those balls. Playing physical right now. Another opportunity. Here it comes. Trying to take it down to the side. We will get a corner. Braden Ungard, the sophomore. We've got a couple of Ungards on this squad. One's a senior, one's a sophomore, and they like to play soccer. Another dangerous opportunity here for the Millionaires of Williamsport. It'll be number 27 with the corner, Connor Hofstrom. Brett Hofstrom, the head coach. Probably a good relation there. Opportunity still alive here for Williamsport. And chested out here and up in the air in a 50-50 ball. Mendola tried to get there, unable to really do anything with it as Williamsport was right on his backside. And somehow Wilkes-Barre trying to make something of it, but it'll be a whistle, and it'll go Wilkes-Barre area's way. 27-10 remaining on the clock here tonight at Wolfpack Stadium. The blue pole lights, beautiful wolf right in the middle. The baseball stadium, the turf was laid in the last month. That'll be ready to go for next season, so that's exciting times here for the Wolfpack. And just a little too saucy there for Wilkes-Barre, and Stahovic will get a hold of it in the back. So Wilkes-Barre trying to put something together, have been just kind of not doing it as the Millionaires have controlled most of the possession here in the first half, and they get fortunate here. Wolfpack get a call, and we'll get a throw-in. Official very clear on what he wanted. They throw it down, but it's all white jerseys right now. And Wolfpack need to try to hustle it. Miller does try to hustle it, and they got it underneath him. Espinosa will hustle over on this far side. They'll boot it down, but Keys is there and just over the head of one of his players, and it'll be out on the other side here. The wind kicking up just a little bit more. Nice job by Keys, but it's still alive here, and Williamsport will run to it. They better win this one because 10 had plenty of real estate right there and unable, still going. Here are the Millionaires. Wilkes-Barre's playing on their heels a little bit, and a whistle's going the other way here for the Wolfpack. Coming down, keeper gets there and boots it out. So Miller will have to get back on sides here. It'll go out, and we'll get a throw in here coming up by Wilkes-Barre area. They throw it back. Play short game. Down the side it goes. Williamsport gets a little bit of a missed kick. And then over there trying to win it. Mendola was there, but it goes out on him. And the ricochet will go Williamsport's way. So looking for a bounce or two are the Wolfpack, but Millionaires right now owning a little bit of the possession. Wolfpack's starting to come back with just a little bit. Here's Miller with a chance. He's down there. Can he get it by the keeper? He does, and the keeper dives on it. So another opportunity. Robbie Miller just couldn't get it by that keeper and get the job done. Maxwell Fink. Stegmeyer right in the grill there. Solid defender for the Wolfpack. Here's a possibility. Wilkes-Barre area looking. Lots of white jerseys. Mendola couldn't get by as number 4 did a good job defending there. Charles Plummer, he was coming in on the backside, and the pass there intercepted by Plummer. Now it'll be number 11, Terrell Brown. Goofing around a little bit. They send a beautiful ball down to Terrell Brown. He wins it. Stegmeyer kicked out, non-corner. It'll be a throw-in, but a deep opportunity here for Williamsport. You can hear that wind howling a little bit there in the back. Again, supposed to just be 5 miles an hour, but it seems like it's kicking up a little bit more, and especially up here on this booth. But when you watch that flag on that opposite side, that's moving around a bunch as well. Here is the throw-in for Billtown. Oh, a beater. Send it across. Too much sauce. Good look there by number 5, Braden Ungard. .50 ball down the middle, and a push. It'll be Wolfpack ball. So it'll come out of the back. It looks like Stahovic will get the honors here. Robbie Miller telling his teammate Leo Espinosa, get wide, go over that way, see what happens. Down there, headed out by the Millionaires. And more white jerseys right near it, and they'll send it behind one of the defenders, and they'll go down that other sideline, and now stopped. Back over to the center and playing it backwards right now. Mendola's going to try to hustle this. It'll go to the keeper, and the sophomore keeper, and Mendola almost got there. Here's a chance. Mendola's got to get back on sides. And Williamsport right near the sideline. They save it. Barely, no. It's going the other way for the Wolfpack. So, possibility there. You just never know in these kind of games. Somebody can make a slight boo-boo or be opportunistic for something to happen. Down to that corner. Williamsport could be the first corner of the day for Wilkes-Barre area. Let's see what happens here. Mendola's taken a lot of the corners this season, but now that he's playing offense, he'll be in here seeing if he could help finish, and it's flying right near him. He couldn't get anything on it. Somebody's there, Stahovic. It's still going one, maybe possibility. Miller, and Williamsport gets there. Leg breaker there and goes back across, and Williamsport will win it. Stahovic still, no, it's Stegmeyer, and now we'll get a whistle. It's going to go against the Wolfpack. It'll be Williamsport ball here with 21:09 here in this first half. So pretty much everything you expected here in the opening round of the playoffs between Williamsport and Wilkes-Barre. Two teams going head-to-head, hard-nosed. Nice job by number 5. How did he keep that alive? Pickpocketed by Brady Keys. Still alive. Here's Robbie Miller. He's got speed, but Williamsport beats them to the punch. Still now coming on here are the Millionaires. They send one across right to Egidio, waiting for it. So number 8. Looks like Levi Gare got into the game, was looking for a call, said something to the ref. Hey, buddy, was that anything close? And he said, nah, you got to keep going. Mendola got a little shoe on that one over to Miller. And now here is Espinosa. Looking to send one down. He does. Williamsport defender right there. And then they play a little ping pong over on that sideline and control. Know it's going the Wolfpack way. Exactly 20 minutes remaining. We'll get a substitution here for the Wolfpack. Numbers could be a little tight to see, so sometimes I might need a little help in figuring out who that first guy in is. Billtown, Mendola. Mendola wins it, gets it to his dude. I've got to figure out who that guy is, and then Espinosa's over there. They're playing short game. They're trying to go over to the corner. It's going to be out. So it's going to be a goal kick coming up here for Williamsport. Try to find out who that player is here. That Galino back in. Did he come out? Controlled by Stegmiller. Back over to the center here. Stohovic. Wilkes-Barre. Williamsport wins it. Over by that sideline. And that'll be a call. Foul on Mendola will go Williamsport's way. Way down there, and the wind helping, and somehow Wilkes-Barre gets that ball back. Coming over to the center. Still alive here for Wilkes-Barre. Galino. He whiffs on that one, tried to send one down, and that happens. You got players all around you and just don't know what's going to happen. Here comes Billtown down that far sideline. Robbie Miller hustles that thing. And no call. Yes, there's going to be a call. It's going to go to Williamsport. So the official right there is kind of just waiting to lay that call a little bit. So it'll be number 27 with the kick here. It'll be Connor Hofstrom, the sophomore. Big, tall guy in that back that is dangerous looking is that defender, Parker Johnson. Got a big stature to him. We'll send one in, hard ground ball, still alive, Stegmeyer, and Stegmiller kicks it out. Not Stegmeyer, Stegmiller. That one comes over. Williamsport sends one straight across. Here's the big defender, Parker Johnson. And it gets pickpocketed by Espinosa. They send another one down inside. Still coming down. Dangerous crosser coming. Two defenders there for Wilkes-Barre, but Williamsport still has possession. Lots of tricksters going on, and then it goes a little bit wide from Egidio. And is that a corner? I didn't think it hit him, but I guess it did. Must have hit him and went out. Bang banger there with 16:57 remaining. So another corner opportunity here for Williamsport. Dangerous play. Number 11 getting right in there. Brown right against the keeper, and the official will come in and have that conversation. Joe lets him know this is what you got to do. That wind, again, you see it coming across. Dangerous. Off Egidio, it's alive, and it goes the other side. So Egidio got some hands on it, but couldn't squeeze it. Had a little pepper on it. And then it goes out by Billtown. So I'm going with these winds at like 8 to 10 miles an hour, maybe 11. They're saying 3 to 4. I don't think so. It's kicking up a little bit more here tonight at Wolfpack Stadium. Could be a factor here in the final decision between Williamsport and Wilkes-Barre. Stegmiller, great defensive play there, knocks it out. Jack Nolan, the head coach for Wilkes-Barre, is a veteran coach. Been at it a long time. His son, one of the assistants. His other son, an assistant with the girls program. That'll be number 15 throwing it in, Tad Ungard. Beautiful throw in, but Keys gets it. Leo Espinosa whiffs on the first one, and then he keeps it going. Going to stay in. Robbie Miller still in. Kicks it back to Stegmiller, just near the yellow line here. Wilkes-Barre's got to be careful here. Back over Espinosa to his buddy, Leva. Leva sends somebody deep. It's going to have too much sauce on it as Galeno was racing down the middle. It'll go out, and Wilkes-Barre area will get a throw-in. So good hustle there by Wilkes-Barre area. Leva keeps it going. Nice little dribble through the defense. Still on his feet. Miller trying to break free. Miller, tight window, and Mendola trying to get in the mix there. Back over to Galeno, the three offensive guys, but it's just so many white jerseys, hard to keep it going. And Galeno keeps it going and right near the keeper, and Mendola couldn't get there in time. Official has a conversation, just wants to make sure you got to keep that keeper safe. So just has that important conversation. Hey, you got to stay off the keeper as Mendola was lurking. It is in the air and anybody's ball right now, and somehow the Wolfpack got to it. Espinosa kept it alive. Here's Miller. Back to Espinosa, the give and go again. Here comes Robbie Miller with the burst of speed that he has. Tried to send a little footsie ball over to Mendola, backdoor style, but Parker Johnson, the skilled defenseman, he gives and goes, and he is towering over Stegmiller over on that far side. Looks like he hits the weights just a little bit. Remember, the kicker from the Williamsport football team was a soccer player last year and part of that squad that beat the Wolfpack. 13-23 on the clock here in the first half in a fast-paced game. Freebie coming up here for Billtown. Appreciate you joining us here in the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast on the John Mendola Show Network. A boomer. It is low and won by Wilkes-Barre area, but then booted backwards, and then Espinosa gets his foot on it and he'll kick it out. So a tough one there. Mendola got his foot on it. Espinosa kicked it out, but it's got to go the right direction. And with that wind and getting it lollipopping up in the air, that's not going to help you. Billtown beat the initial. Now they'll try to keep it going, but Williamsport steps up once again. Now they go sideways. They got wide open area here. And a Jimmy the Ripper right to Egidio. Well, a nice job by Tad Ungard. He's unleashed that thing. He had plenty of room to send a big physical ball, and he did just that. This one goes deep. Robbie Miller is right there, gets it off his foot, and just offsides as Mendola was lurking there to get to it, but Robbie Miller by a hair on the chin, just off. Official was right there eyeballing it right at that 30. Boom down by Parker Johnson. Williamsport. It's kicked up in the air. Opportunistic, headed out. Still Williamsport there, but Espinosa running all over the field trying to make some way. Still, look at that middle. Open again for Billtown. Brady Keys goes sideways. Stegmiller gets his footsie on it. It'll go out, but he gets it out of dodge. A nice job by the senior. So Jonah Stegmiller, captain. They back it up. It's not on that side of the 50. It's on the other side, bud. There you go. Stegmiller off his leg. Coming up on the 11-minute mark here tonight. Good shield there by number 5. And then Malachi crunched over there. And Williamsport still alive here. And they beat one and taken down. That'll get a call from behind, and you're going to look. But this is another dangerous opportunity here for Williamsport. This position, I think, is tough. You got a lot of room. You could send one to either side. You could send the laser beam, and you got the wind to help a little bit. So 10 and 5 are there. Evan Britton and Braden Ungard. We'll chat about it. Wilkes-Barre's got a mini wall. They're going to have to back up about 4. They do that. Gidio saying which side he has them. Not a lot of meat in that wall, I will say that. That is a thin wall. And run over and a Jimmy the Ripper heading to Tunkhannock right now, that ball. Wilkes-Barre will get a substitution in. So Jacob Missile returns. One by Williamsport out of the air again. Billtown coming down. Stegmiller is there. Stegmiller to his teammate, and it's still almost alive by Williamsport, but the Wolfpack will get the throw in. Coming up on the 9-minute mark. Stegmiller throws it to his buddy, and Williamsport comes right after it. And then it goes right to a Billtown footsie. So not the best there by Wilkes-Barre to get it out of dodge. And here comes Billtown. Now they got open people. And they shoot one off a footsie, and then it gets over. Stohovic's going to have to kick it out. It's going to go sideways. And, you know, you get a little wrestled up there, and you're like, okay, you got to get it north and south. But sometimes when you just want to get your foot on it, it's going east and west, and that wind ain't going to help you either. Down to the corner it goes. Williamsport's going to cross one. A ground ball. Poked out, but right to Billtown feet. And then it's a looker, and Joey Egidio made himself big there, able to gobble that up, luckily for Wilkes-Barre area. Williamsport threatening, no doubt about it. Off of Parker Johnson. Can Mendola make something out of it? No, it's Johnson who gets there and helps out a few of those defenders do the job for Williamsport. Coming up on the 8-minute mark here at Wolfpack Stadium. Wilkes-Barre does a little header and tried to get it down the side and couldn't do anything with it. Still alive here, Williamsport. One white jersey, plenty of black jerseys, but Billtown's done it with less. Whistle. Keys, we'll see if he can get under this one and send the Wolfpack running here. Boots it up. One by Williamsport. Now back over at Wilkes-Barre will try to control. Can they put together a couple of passes here? Galino keeps it alive, tries to send one down, but a Billtown leg got in the way, and Galino hurting his tootsie toe right now, trying to run that off. Stohovic out of the back. Short little field here for Wilkes-Barre, and just send it over to the middle and unable to control. Still alive by Williamsport. 6:45 on the clock. Billtown sends one down. Dangerous ball. Could he just matriculate it? No. Brady Keys got right there. And now what do we got here? Official Joe walking over here. Is it going to be Wolfpack ball? Appears like it is, but not sure what the call was. One in, one out. We'll get some changes here in the Williamsport lineup. It's our Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Gidio does grab it. Controlled here by Williamsport. for Billtown. Braden Jarrett. Dangerous play again. Williamsport threatening all night long. Things might just go their way at some point here. Wilkes-Barre's playing with fire. Send it out. Espinosa back over. Hung in the air there for a second. Straight up in the air will go out here by Wilkes-Barre, and it'll be a Williamsport throw-in. .5:30 now remaining in the first half. Wilkes-Barre saying we kicked it off them, and they are correct. They'll get the throw-in. Wilkes-Barre gets one pass, but then that's about it. They haven't been able to really put together numerous passes in a row. Williamsport has just done a great job of interrupting any type of flow for the Wolfpack tonight. Credit to them. But here is Stegmiller trying to win, and he gets pushed down. We'll get a whistle there. A good hustle by Braden Jarrett, just trying to get to the ball, and he ran over Stegmiller in the meantime, and it'll be Keys over to Stegmiller here. Wilkes-Barre going east and west. Got to get north and south. They go back. Billtown kicks it out. So good job by the defenders. One here in the middle. Nice job. Making a little sidestepper here. Wilkes-Barre going down to the far corner. They're going to try to cross one. And here comes a move, and they'll run into Dodge, and Williamsport kicks it out. We'll get a throw in. Nice penetration over on that far side by Wilkes-Barre area. Looked like Robbie Miller. Not sure if that was him or Missile, 33. Little box out, one by Williamsport, but now it is a Wolfpack player here. Sends a Jimmy, the shot to the left, no. Oh, good look there by Wilkes-Barre and a rare shot. I think that might have been Leva. Getting one off at least. 3:30 remains. First half. No score. The 4 versus the 5 as expected. This is going to come down to a little shorty, I think. You know, something weird's going to happen at some point. Williamsport has been opportunistic and kicked into somebody, and Stahovic will boot it out. It'll be right by the midfielder, and Malachi crunched there. Missile and Mendola just couldn't do anything with it. Coming over here on this side, sent down, dangerous ball. Stegmiller's going to try to get there. He does, gets run over, and it'll go the other way. So it is Miller on that far side up top. Mendola in the middle. And on this side is Missile. And Joey Egidio will come over to take the kick with 2:36 to go. First half. First round quarterfinal playoff for Wilkes-Barre and Williamsport in the 4A District 2, District 4 sub-regional. Here's Espinosa looking to make a run. Leo controls but goes backwards. Thought he had plenty of room to turn around and take somebody on, and he chose to back it up, and you got to start going forward. The sophomore is a hustler. There's Leo again. Now he's all the way over the other side of the field with the ball. That's the kind of guy he is. Chopped down, sent forward, great pass there. And a little give and go as Leva tries to get to it. And just a little bit wide as he tried to get it over to Missile. Missile hits it off of one of the Williamsport players, but it stays in. Now they go over to the center. Get it to 39 there. Josh Tapia. Like playing that short right on the edge, and I think they'd like to see that skip pass there if they could. They send one down. Here's a possibility. These guys are off, I think. Here's Mendola. Can he finish? He shoots and scores! I don't know that they were 100% on, but Johnny Mendola gets down there and puts it down and gets the first goal of the game here with Williamsport and Wilkes-Barre area.
Number 4, Johnny Mendola.
Now the officials are getting together. I don't know what they're talking about, so let's see if this is all legit or the coaches or what's happening here. The Williamsport official seems to be the Williamsport coach seems to be a little bit hot right now about what just transpired. So I'm not sure if they thought it was offsides or what, but let's see what they're talking about. Looks like the goal's going to stand as of right now. I mean, I'm not sure if that was the conversation, but there's 1:06 in the first half. Good hustle
1 minute to play now.
as Williamsport's coming down here. Look at Brown come down, try to make something out of that. Heck of a play by Brown, hustling all the way down. Very, very athletic. Trying to get it away from Brady Keys, and Williamsport will get the throw on this. So what an effort by Brown on that particular play. Now he goes down, and he gets the call. That is tough. It looked like he took a dive, but he must have got his toe stepped on, and that's a beautiful call there for Williamsport. 29 seconds to go, and they're going to send this thing across. Dangerous Spencer Carr with a K. Let's see what Spencer Carr could do. The sophomore. Boots it up, it's a far one, it's still alive, and Wilkes-Barre gets it off, and it's going to go out, but there's 10 seconds. Don't think they're going to get there. Here they go. 6 seconds coming. It's right there. Joey Egidio way up in the air. 3 seconds. Hits it out. They'll boot it up again, and time will run out on Williamsport this half. 1-0 Wilkes-Barre. We'll be back on the Wilkes-Barre student broadcast. All right, here we go, second half. Coming up quick. Can't have a sidebar conversation as the Wolfpack are clinging to a 1-goal lead, but Williamsport will be lurking. There's no doubt about it. Battle on that far side here. Mendola makes a quick cut. Sends one across. Anybody home? Yeah, somebody was, but Williamsport got there. The Wolfpack had 2 players there, but Williamsport got it out of dodge. Sam Reese, wearing number 1. Getting harassed there by number 10 in a positive way. Evan Britton playing some good soccer tonight for Billtown along with his teammates. They play with a lot of heart tonight. Right now, just on the other end of the scoreboard, but they could put a few goals in. There's no doubt about it. Coming up, here comes Williamsport. Brady Keys does a little pickpocket work, and Tate Stahovic gets there. This is dangerous. Williamsport's going to win this one. They got to be a little cleaner with the ball. Brown across. Somebody's alive. And now goes to that far side, and Brady Keys will run it down. And we'll get a whistle again. So, Wilkes-Barre playing a little, I don't think it's physical. They just got to be careful, not playing as smart as they should on some of these. Here comes number 3, Spencer Carr. Booms it right over, dangerous ball, and just missing the header. Is that number 6 or 5, Braden Ungard? So a big runner there. That was dangerous. Williamsport's just knocking on that door. I think it's going to be tough to keep him out of the net tonight. But Wilkes-Barre's been fortunate thus far. 37-36 on the clock. Joey Egidio, the senior keeper. Headed up, headed out. Mendola trying to win it, and he does, but he's got to go a little bit backwards and gets it to Stahovic. Stahovic over to the side, Reese. Reese tried to go forward. Little sidewinder. Here is Leo Espinosa. Gets it to his teammate, Diego Leva. Tried to get it somewhere. Leva, Mendola, and one more, Galino. Still alive down here for Wilkes-Barre. It's going to probably go out. And Williamsport goes to save it. It'll be a throw here coming for the Wolfpack. So not Charles Plummer, just wanted to make sure. Dangerous ball there. It's still alive. Going back over to the middle. Hustle for number 27. And a whistle right there. So Mendola on the shoulder bump there on number 27, Connor Hofstrom. And they'll get the call. Billtown. Booted out. Parker Johnson can lay into him. Kept alive here by 30. Still going here is Williamsport in white. 36-22 on the clock. Kind of footed out there, and Leo Espinosa, and then won by Reese. Johnny Mendola will try to control here in the center. Throws a lollipop high up over to the right to his teammate, Galino. Miguel Galino on the right-hand side, the sophomore, trying to get ahead of steam. Defender's pretty good. Galino's pretty physical. He sends one across and right to the keeper. Good hustle and good muscle over there by Miguel Galino, and that's what he could do. Billtown sends one down to the center. Still alive, and a guy running down that right-hand side, and he's open and on sides. And Stegmiller with a pickpocket move. And we'll get a whistle right here, and it'll go Williamsport's way as the coach is looking for a little help there. Hustle down that far sideline, still alive here for Billtown. Going baseline, and they go wide. So Joey Egidio will boot this thing out at the 35-minute mark. Playoffs, first round, quarterfinal. Williamsport right there. It's one. Espinosa is there. Gets it to Galeno. Back to Espinosa, and he'll send Galeno down this far side. Defender hustling. Galeno keeps it alive, keeps it, gets it through. It's still going. Galeno sends one across, and the Built-Town Millionaires get there. And we'll get a whistle here on Wolfpack going Williamsport's way. So a real nifty move there by Miguel Galeno, the sophomore on that far sideline, who got it through that defender who was coming awfully hard at him. Somehow was able to get through him. And then there were just some white jerseys right there, able to get the job done. Again, that wind a factor tonight, kicking up just a bit. Dangerous ball here. Williamsport will get the throw in. Throw in here for Williamsport, again in white on the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast. Leo Espinosa Mendola sends one down the right-hand side, and Galeno won't be able to make it, but Williamsport kicks it into the stands. That's a big booter. Espinosa back, Galeno. Espinosa trying to make it from Galeno. Galeno goes down, still alive here, and the squeeze by Wolfpack is no good. Galeno is down on the ground, and we'll get a whistle. So coach, trainer come out. We'll take a timeout. Audio-wise, we'll be right back. 33-24 to go in the second half. Wolfpack hanging by a hair by one. So Galeno gets carried off. Wilkes-Barre will send it down. Gets to the middle. Gets to Williamsport White. And they'll let that one roll through. And Reese will send a lollipopper down that far right-hand side. We'll try to get another guy involved here. And send it back to the keeper. A little bit of a miscue. Score! Robbie Miller hits it home. And the Wolfpack take a 2-zipperoni lead. So that's that win factor. Unfortunate for the keeper, Maxwell Fink. But, you know, it hit off maybe his shin or his foot sideways. I think the wind got a little bit involved. So Robbie Miller sends it home, and the Wolfpack have a 2-goal lead here with 33:03 on the clock. So number 2 is in the ball game here. It is Jacob Ajayi for Wilkes-Barre area. Williamsport, though, still dangerous and lurking. There is no doubt this game is still going to be played all the way through the next 30 to 46. Ajayi hustles that one, no go. Tate Stohovic got pushed from behind. We'll get a call. It'll be Wolfpack ball. This one sent down on ahead, and nice job by Billtown of getting there. Leo Espinosa will chase. And again, the second foul in a row there by 5. He's Braden Ungard. Took Stohovic down from behind. A little frustration, I'm sure. I'd be a little frustrated if I was Williamsport right now because they have played very well, and they're on the other end of the scoreboard right now, losing by 2. Parker Johnson looks like he's having some conversations there with Johnny Mendola. He is towering over Mendola. So, you know, Johnson just an intimidating figure from up here, the way he looks as one of the defenders there for Williamsport. Espinosa sends it in. Mendola gets it to his feet, but it goes right to a white jersey guy from Williamsport, and down the sideline they go. Good hustle down there as Robbie Miller goes all the way down, riding him the whole way. Robbie Miller does an excellent job of getting it out of dodge and toes the line. At least it's still in somehow. I don't know how. Williamsport trying to sidestep here. And Billtown goes down. One guy went high, one guy went low for Wilkes-Barre. And again, they're trying to play physical, but a little too physical, and we're going to get a kick over here for Williamsport at the 30-52 mark. Live high school soccer here on the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast tonight on the John Mendola Show Network. We appreciate you joining us here in the quarterfinal. Boomer goes way high. Just a little too much for Williamsport on that one. Valley West awaits the winner of this one tonight. Looks like West Scranton was up on Hazelton. Hazelton, one of those teams that they could play with anybody, and they had a goal lead at the half, but I think West Scranton has now built it up to 3-1 last I checked. Williamsport. Nice job by Ajayi. Ajayi wins it, gets it over to Robbie Miller off his foot. Miller tries to sidestep. Miller trying to do a little footsie work. Miller, and just beyond Mendola's foot, just couldn't get his foot there. Good look by Robbie Miller. That was just almost on the spot. Mendola just couldn't get it right on that ball. But Ajayi started that play with a hustle. Kick forward. Still alive here. The keeper comes all the way out as Mendola tried to split 2 defenders. Good job by Billtown of trying to just get that closed down. But that was dangerous. Sam Reese trying to win it. Here is the talented number 5, Braden Ungard. Ungard dribbles between 17 guys, and now he's going to Jimmy the Ripper it. He scores. You cannot give that guy that much room. He's just too talented. Braden Ungard got a little frustrated for a few minutes, but then he unleashed. But he had all that room. Defenders sat back. They've got to come up on this guy and challenge him. It is now 2-1, 28-56. Ungard delivers. Missile checks back in here for the Wolfpack. Long ball. Missile will try to get there. Still alive. Missile still going. Goal kick coming up. So good job defending there by Williamsport. Whistle going the other way. Worked out of the back here. It'll be Egidio booming this one way high, way deep. Mendola got a head on it for a second. Missile chasing it. The goalie gets there. So almost anticipated well there by the Wolfpack. And out comes Billtown. Wide open on that far sideline is Williamsport. Wilkes-Barre's going to have to converge here on some of these players here as Williamsport tactically is doing some stuff and becoming dangerous. But up comes Stegmiller, sends a lollipopper, goes right to Parker Johnson, and then now Robbie Miller is on sides and will try to control. 3 defenders are back. Miller, Robbie Miller looking. Robbie Miller shoots it just a little bit high. Good look by Robbie Miller. He had Mendola going down the middle, and he had to hesitate there. Do I pass or do I rip one? I think he made the right choice in ripping one because there were a few defenders converging there. "27 minutes. Wolfpack went flying there, and the call goes against Williamsport. That one I didn't necessarily see as necessarily a Billtown foul as much as just the Wilkes-Barre player just went flying on it. Egidio sends one down. It's going. Parker Johnson off him. And now he kicks it over, and they go sideways, and Williamsport will work out of the back and send a long ball down. And they got somebody lurking here, and once again, Ungard is here. He's going to take on a Wolfpack defense. Poked away there by Brady Keys, but they got a guy wide open with space. They'll send a lollipopper in. Stohovic kicks it out. And Leo goes down. Espinosa, and a foul against Williamsport. "26 minutes remained here. Still 2-1. Wolfpack clinging. Billtown dangerous. Egidio sends one. 2 number 4s were right there and playing it. Plummer and Mendola. And Williamsport wins it. 30 over here is Isaac Balza. Stohovic and Egidio have a little chatter there and get it to the right peeps. 25-30 remaining. Beautiful night for soccer here at Wolfpack Stadium. Parker Johnson over there. Mendola gets it to his feet, sends Robbie Miller. Too much juice. He needed a light touch and sent about a 6-pack touch there that just went too far. And now Williamsport coming back the other way. And number 5, Braden Ungard. They leave him open again. Stohovic got his backside to him, but Ungard still keeping it alive, using some footsie moves. He uses another one. He's still going right through the Wolfpack defense almost, and then he goes down, but the Wolfpack still having trouble clearing. Wolfpack have to do a better job. They're coming at him again. Here comes Billtown one more time, and Leo Espinosa goes down. It's going Williamsport's way. I don't want to say the Wolfpack are panicking, but right now they got to get their stuff together because Billtown is lurking for another goal any moment. Spencer Carr, number 3. This could be a slider here. He's got another dude over to his right. And maybe it'll be Trevor Estes. A boomer, just a little bit wide. 24 minutes. That's a long time to try to hold off these millionaires who came to play tonight at Wolfpack Stadium. Winner gets Valley West Friday night at Spartan Stadium. Valley West, the 1 seed, sent in off one of the Wolfpack. Wolfpack keep it alive. Luba, Mendola gets Malachi crunch there. Good job by Williamsport a winning. Missile come in to converge. Leo Espinosa back over to the right-hand side. Booted out there by Billtown. Sam Reese will get the throw. Throws it back to his buddy here. Tapia. Espinosa going side to side. And try to get over to his buddy and then going the other way here as the Wolfpack took out the legs there with Leva. One of the Wolfpack players down, Leva, but they got to still play defense. They can't just sit. Right to Williamsport feet. They're not clearing well right now, the Wolfpack. Williamsport's going to make them pay. Billtown coming. Booted out. So we'll get the injury here in the center of the field with 22-23 remaining. We'll take a timeout and be right back. All right, here we go. Williamsport back at it and alive here. And another whistle. And we'll get a free kicker out here. So Wolfpack are making a lot of boo-boos right now. And it is just dangerous for this Williamsport team. They've got to clean it up. Fans seeing it a little differently, but this is tough. Billtown looking to capitalize here. They trail 2-1. 27 coming up. Connor Hofstrom sends a booter far post. It's a beautiful ball, and nobody was home. That's where you kind of want it, is about 8 to 10 yards out in that far post. Somebody comes in and just heads it. 21-30 remaining. Wolfpack, not many opportunities here. They had that win. They had that one shot by Miller. Over Mendola's head. Parker Johnson goes over to that far sideline. Williamsport wins it again. Billtown. Johnson. Mendola tried to get to him, just knowing, okay, this guy's pretty dangerous. And Stegmiller gets rid of the ball. It'll be a throw-in coming here. 20-48 remaining. And we're getting a whistle. We're getting a card. Who's it on? So Stegmiller made the play, but I don't know what he said because it was just going to be a throw-in. At that point, probably should have just did a little shush, you know. But they end up getting him out for 5. And they'll get somebody else in there. And he is a key component defensively. Officials have stopped the clock. They're still chatting. They're trying to figure it out. They're going to get a throw. They got the card. And Williamsport just looking to tie this game up. Trailing 2-1, knocking on the door. Throwing. goal kick is coming up. So Billport player went down. Wilkes-Barre player was right there. They didn't say it was a trip. They just said their feet got tangled up. For Wilkes-Barre, the clock can't go fast enough. And for Williamsport, they're just looking for their next opportunity because it's coming. Bill Town. Knocked out. Almost. And then over on the sideline, saved by Williamsport. Great play right in front of the bench. And no, we get a whistle, and it's going Wilkes-Barre's way. So tough call there. Tough call. Is that Miguel Galino has returned after that severe ankle injury? He's back. Somehow he must have had a little magic over there. Far sideline, Robbie Miller. He's got speed and can go with anybody. One here by the Wolfpack. Wolfpack send one in. Lollipopper right by Galino and to the goalie. They'll roll it out, and chasing will be Leo Espinosa here. 30 is fast. He's shown wheels all day. Isaac Balsa, the sophomore. Back over to the center here, Terrell Brown. Now Williamsport back one out. Look like Schneikart over there into the game. Crunch time. Williamsport's going to cross this one. Little long, but they got a body alive here. 10 trying to stay with it. Sends it back. Number 6 is right there. Trevor Estes sends one in and one by Williamsport. Parker Johnson over there. Little press. Here comes Leo Espinosa. If he can win it, he's got 3 Wolfpack players here. It's won by Espinosa. They got to stay on sides. Mendola lets it go. Miller. Robbie Miller goes through the uprights. You get a little bit excited. You break down the defense. And that's okay. 18-27. At least there was an offensive opportunity for Wilkes-Barre because it's been an all Williamsport here for a while as they've been knocking on the door, trailing 2-1. Galino, Espinosa, Galino, far side. Galino trying to keep it alive. He's pickpocketed over there by number 6, Trevor Estes. Goes down, Brady Keys, Joey Egidio. We'll chat it up, wait for it to come back. Take your time. Should have just waited a little longer. You got time on your side. Wait for the ball to come to you. You get another 10 seconds off the clock at this point. The way Williamsport's been going, why not? Crowd getting it into it here. This is dangerous. It's going to go all the way back. Williamsport again. Wilkes-Barre's looking to win this. They're rolling with the ball for a second. Gets down to Galino. Don't think it's going to stay in. And one. Galino, can he make it? Defender right there. Galino trying to win it on the inside. And a whistle against Galino. I get a card here. Yep. That'll get the officials, the fans going here. Galino will head off. And at this point, you just got to let it go if you're Wilkes-Barre and just play soccer. I mean, at this point, you're up 2-1. It's getting a little later in the game. You got to limit Williamsport's chances. So into the ball game here will be number 49 for Wilkes-Barre area. Aiden Witzak. Officials now having a conversation together. They're counting the cards. Stegmiller will get ready to probably make a return. Beautiful night for soccer here on the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast tonight. Appreciate you joining us. Wolfpack clinging to a 2-1 lead. And the Millionaires of Williamsport are playing well. So it is anybody's ball game at this point with 16:48 remaining as the officials writing some stuff down, making sure they're organized. They got everything right. Boomer. Mendola got hit pretty hard there by 10. He gives it back, but Williamsport controls. Here comes Billtown. 27 almost made the through pass, and Wolfpack able to get it down. Mendola 4 against 4. Gets it over to his teammate Stahovic on that far side. Stahovic trying to win it, and he gets bullied a little bit there by Williamsport in a positive way. Here comes Robbie Miller. Robbie Miller got pickpocketed over on that far side, but was coming with it. Stahovic down. Here's Leo Espinosa. Leo does a little turner. Now there's Survey off of Parker Johnson's head. Latali. Robbie Miller will go chase this down and notched out there by Billtown. Big throw. Gets in. Bicycle kick missed. But a good try there by Witzik, who tried to make something happen. Back over controlled here by the Wolfpack. That's what they need to do. If they can control, they can hold on here. Going to be easier said than done as Williamsport, once they get ahead of steam, they get dangerous. 30, coming all the way downfield, 20, 30, 40 yards. Witzik runs him over, and that'll be a foul. Free and dangerous kick here coming up for Williamsport. Under 15 minutes. 2-1. They trail here in the quarterfinal game in 4A. A Lofter and a Gidio. Takes care of it like a Thanksgiving turkey. 14:30 on the clock. Boomed out. And this one's sent. Here comes Robbie Miller. Mendola lurking in the middle. It's Miller with the ball. Needs to make a move, and he goes left. He gets Malachi crunched, and it's out. Good job by Williamsport of making that play. They pick Miller up off the carpet, and now they send one down. Dangerous play. It's a one-on-one for number 5 who scored earlier, and he's still coming, and he shoots just a little bit wide. Oh, that's a stinger for Braden Ungard. And now is he down? Is he going to get up? We got some substitutions. Stegmiller coming in. Big guy in the middle coming in. That's 50, Walter Garcia. Espinosa. Here's Garcia. Garcia sends one out. And it'll be a throw-in coming up here for Williamsport. 13-13, Mockingbird Lane on the clock. Here's Ungard, a dangerous forward who scored earlier. He's still coming across. and he sends one right to Egidio. Got on his tippy toes to make that save. You see the danger from Ungard. He is a ripper. Now sent down, way up in the air off the Williamsport head. Still alive here for Wilkes-Barre. Mendola in the mix. Mendola in the mix. Williamsport there, though, and Mendola gets a foot on it, and Williamsport kicked out. It's going to be a Wilkes-Barre area throw. Sam Reese will come down. Throw a little baby one to Mendola. He'll send one straight across. It gets it to one of the Wolfpack, Robbie Miller, and Robbie Miller pickpocketed, and Robbie Miller gets it back. Or Walter gets it over to his teammate. Middle's open. They send one. It's going to go a little bit long. Can the Wolfpack chase it down? It's going to be close. Couldn't do it. So Witzik tried to do it, almost got there. And now Leo Espinosa will try to defend. And this one's dangerous. Can they keep it in Williamsport? They do. Espinosa's there. Can't split them. Ken Espinosa gets there. Tried to pickpocket it. Mendola tries to get in front. Espinosa and Mendola trying to do a little tag team there, and they gain control of the ball. Here with 11:40. Here's Walter Garcia, the big guy. He is interesting with the ball. And sometimes he's got that big wingspan and can get places. And he's trotting on down the field, and he picks that one off and gets it out. So it'll be Ungard. Not sure what to expect there. Missile back in. Under 11 to go, 2-1. Off of the Wolfpack. Parker Johnson. Parker Johnson still in the middle. Man among men. Big dude. Robbie trying to hold off, and the Wolfpack kicking out. Wolfpack keep going. Johnny Mendola, far side. Johnny Mendola. He's a one-on-one with Parker Johnson. Johnny Mendola to the middle. Johnny Mendola still going. Can he keep it going? No, the Wolfpack stop as Williamsport get in the way. Just a little out of Mendola's way. It was a heck of a run for 25 yards, but a great job by the Millionaires of shutting that down. Now 30, knifing through the Wolfpack defense. They're alive, and they send it to Egidio. He sends it out, and there's a guy there who's still for the offsides. Oh, that stings. Under 10 to go. Parker Johnson on the defensive spot over there. Mendola is winded a little bit from running all that way. And it's just been that kind of hard-nosed game between these two squads. 2-1. Wolfpack. Here is Miller. Miller to the middle. Robbie Miller's coming. Robbie Miller shoots. Robbie Miller. No, what a save. That was unbelievable by Maxwell Fink. Call 99 and Maxwell Smart. Secret agent. That was a heck of a play. Dangerous. Wolfpack got it out of dodge. The Hovick goes down. I think the knee's going to be okay. Another throw in here. Sam Reese. These two going head-to-head, pushy-wushy, and Williamsport will get the call. Whoever you are, guard 5. The most dangerous player right now on the field for Williamsport. Right now, 5's all by his lonesome, and nobody's by him. I don't know how the Wolfpack don't see this. You've got to get your body on the guy who's ripped the first goal for him and looking to rip another. They will send one in from number 3 again. It's still alive, dangerous here, across and out for Williamsport. So it was Spencer Carr again, but it's going to be a corner. And Wilkes-Barre is going to be in a rough spot here as Williamsport has just been so dangerous all game long. They trail 2-1. But now they send one across. It's high. Egidio gets it out, but they're going to get a free look. This guy sends one to the side. It is one. Whoever that was, great job. I think it was Missile. Still won by Williamsport. They send a lollipopper over. Egidio comes out and offsides. Woo, boy. 7:41. You're getting your money's worth here tonight on the Wilkes-Barre Area Student Broadcast. Sent deep. Williamsport trying to win it. Missile. Out of bounds. Going Williamsport's way. Mendola, can he make it? He does. Gets by one. He almost gets tackled. No call. Somebody hanging on his shirt, but now they're going to make a late call here. Let's see what the real call is. I think it's just the throw in here for Wilkes-Barre way down here. That's all it is. So not a call from earlier. It's just the throw in here with 6:44 to go. These squads leaving it all on the field tonight. Could go either way. Over Johnson's shoulder. Mendola has to step through. This is dangerous here. I would run right up against this keeper right now, this sophomore. And he kicks it out. But that's how there was that miscue earlier, and Robbie Miller was able to score on a missed kick. The wind is totally settled down now. It was kicking up real good earlier. The flag's not moving. So we went down to like a little bit of a calm state here. Parker Johnson called off by the goalie. Maxwell Fink. Here's 30 with tons of yardage in front of him. Isaac Balza. Isaac sends one over to Brown. He's got somebody on the backside. If they see him, is wide open right now. They send one over Egidio's head. It hits the post. And then Egidio gets it. So it was still alive because it hit the white post and bounced back. And Wilkes-Barre getting out of dodge. Parker Johnson off of him, I believe. And Wilkes-Barre will get the throw. The clock cannot go fast enough right now for Wilkes-Barre. In the meantime, Williamsport holding on to every chance they get. This is a classic 5 versus 4 matchup. Mendola over to his teammate. They'll send one down to the corner. Remember, Galino had that card. He is not back in. And Parker Johnson, it'll be Wilkes-Barre throwing. If you're Wilkes-Barre right now, slow it down, Sam Reese. Take your time, Sam Reese. 4:52. You want to notch every second you can here in a game like this. Off of Johnson. Wilkes-Barre, they say it goes off of somebody's leg, and Parker Johnson's going to muscle this down. 20 yards. 3 Wolfpacker here. 3 Wolfpacker alive. The guy didn't see the guy. Missile missed his guy. Missile still trying to go. Mendola's going to have to try to get in the mix over by that sideline. It's going to be Williamsport ball, and Mendola picked it up. Yeah, it's our ball. No, the ref said it's not. Here's Ungard, the dangerous number 5. Get some bodies on that dude. Missile. No, that was Josh Tapia who came up, number 39 over there. Mendola gets a header, nothing really going. It is just 1 black jersey and 3 or 4 white jerseys, and Wilkes-Barre is going to have to play some defense here. Oh, they got a guy streaking down that far side. Brady Keys kicks it out. Wilkes-Barre sell out on defense right now, and it'll be a Wilkes-Barre throw. Whatever happened over there, I couldn't see. Wilkes-Barre will send it down on the far side, just towing in. Knocked down there by Billtown. Billtown sends one deep. And the whistle will go Wilkes-Barre's way. 3:19 remaining. Another deep throw off of Parker Johnson, and Wilkes-Barre will bleed 15 seconds off the clock. under 3. Wyoming Valley West waiting the winner. Alive. Fink. Miller was lurking. Mendola was lurking, but Fink did the job there for Billtown. This one nodded forward. Headed. Brown is there. Brown, Stahovic off his leg. He goes down. And the call goes against Williamsport. That's a tough call for them. Just looked like the guy was just running. I don't think there was any ill intent, but the call goes against Billtown. Joey Egidio will run up with 2:22 on the clock. 2:22. 5, Williamsport. 4 seed, Wilkes-Barre. District 2, District 4, 4A. It's way down there. 4 heads it out. 30 gets his footsie on it, as he does all night long. Leo Espinosa. But back comes 30, Isaac Balza. And a little too much salt on that one, and it goes out. Less than 2. Wilkes-Barre's got to keep this alive. They send it down to Mendola off his chest. He sends one, a beautiful possibility for Leo Espinosa. And Leo gets pickpocketed. And it'll be a Wilkes-Barre throw again with 1:38 remaining. And Sam Reese, a little slower trot for him. And a smarty. Off a missile, over to the middle. Mendola trying to cut that off, was unable to. A good job there by Billtown. They send one down. They got to come up quickly, and Brady Keys does just that. And now Leo Espinosa lollipops this one. It'll be right near Mendola. Mendola trying to win it. He goes down, 4 goes over, and Williamsport wins that one. Nice job by number 4, Charles Plummer, on winning that ball. Here is Ungard, who gets bodied by Keys. And Ungard takes down a guy. It's going the other way with 56 seconds. Wilkes-Barre's got to be smart here. And it's going the other way here for Wilkes-Barre. They just got to pipe up there and just kick the ball and let the clock bleed the best they could. Brady Keys now with 35 seconds. He'll boot it down right near Mendola. Parker Johnson, though, the tolly, gets something on it. Here comes Williamsport. Everybody's got to sell out for Wolfpack and play defense with 19 seconds to go. They're coming across with a potential corner. Stohovic, 12 seconds. Stohovic staying alive. Leo Espinosa, 8 seconds now. 7 seconds. Across the other way, 3 seconds. They kick one to Egidio. He makes the save, and the Wolfpack win it. 2-1. What an effort by the Williamsport Millionaires tonight. They gave it their all. Congratulations on a good season for Williamsport. The 5 seed came and took on the 4 seed here in Wilkes-Barre area, and it was that tight. And good sportsmanship here as Wilkes-Barre trying to help some of these Millionaires off the carpet. The one guy might be a little legit hurt, but or at least trying to give them a little congratulations. They played a heck of a game, played their hearts out. The final score tonight, 2-1. Wilkes-Barre edges out Williamsport. They'll play Wyoming Valley West Friday night on the road. And again, Millionaires, great effort tonight. Have a good night, everybody, here in the Wilkes-Barre area student broadcast.